Let us begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you guys will take part in a number of debates, and you must decide on who the blackhead of this case is, and you must put it to a vote. If you pick the right person, they alone will be executed, and you guys will have the right to keep living here in this place. But if you pick the wrong person, I will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will have the right to leave this foundation. Any questions before we proceed?
No, let us just begin this stupid trial. I just want this to be the last one.
Oh, Meta Knight, this won't be the last trial. I can count on it.
I'm not participating in this, just so you all know.
Why? Because you're the culprit? Guys, I think we should just vote Shy Guy.
Do what you want! I don't care! Hold on, Jirachi. We can't just vote yet. We have to at least give Shy Guy a chance to explain himself.
No, we're not. You know why? He was literally the only one in the screen seeing the crime when we all discovered the body. Then explain why he was there then.
Shy Guy, we'll vote for you if you don't explain. So I suggest you start explaining why you were there. Well, fine. I guess I'll just bite. I don't care anymore. So, jeez. I was in there because I was going to meet Rosalina.
Okay, then what?
I was going to meet her at 4:15 a.m. So that's what she wrote. So gave me a letter. And wait. Oh, where's it?
I got it. Hold on. This?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll take that, thank you very much. So here is what it says.
So, yeah. I went to the garage at around 4:15 a.m. And when I went in there, all I remember is blacking out. And when I woke up, I was in that chest, not being able to get out.
Dude, are you seriously that weak? That thing was a simple push-up. It wasn't even locked.
Shut up! Regardless, this counts my alibi and why I was in the garage.
Ha! That letter's obviously a fake.
Wait, what? No, it's not fake! Hold on, Jirachi. Let's discuss this first.
That letter Shy Guy just gave to Monokuma, that letter's a fake. He wrote it.
No, it's not fake. I didn't write that. You have no proof that I didn't write that letter. No, that's wrong. Yes, Shy Guy, we do have proof that you might have actually faked that letter. And Captain Toad, you have the evidence?
Once again, hold on. Monokuma, you read this.
Yup-a-doodle, here it is.
What? I didn't write that either.
Oh, what's next? You magically went in the garage? Oh, jeez.
Jirachi, what's wrong with you today?
He's the blacken that killed Rosie. Rosie was my friend. How dare you? Hold on. We don't know if Shy Guy's the blacken yet. There could still be a lot of evidence that couldn't lead to him.
Oh, just think you more, Shadow. Well, let's step away from Shy Guy. I think it's best if we start ruling out suspects. Alright, let's discuss that. Is there any way we can rule out any suspects? Well, I don't know, because I was asleep. Do you have any ideas?
Oh, I know how we can rule out some suspects. We just simply remember the 3 people who discovered the body in the body discovery announcement.
No, that's wrong. Daisy, it's not that simple. Remember, all 6 of us, minus Shy Guy, found the body. The 7 of us found the body, except for Shy Guy.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Well, we're stumped. Damn it.
We really have nothing to go off here. No one did anything that's suspicious.
All we have to go off is that note that Shy Guy had. The note that was that was found at Rosalina's crime scene. Guys, I swear I didn't kill Rosalina!
Sure, keep telling yourself that. It's voting time.
Hey, wait, we have to at least keep discussing.
As much as I want to get out of here, I also want to live. So let's keep discussing.
Fine, whatever.
Drat, I thought it was voting time.
Well, now that we're, holding off on the vote, I would like to ask something.
Huh? What is it, Captain?
Why was Rosalina killed?
It might have been because she was an easy target. She gained everyone's trust. So, obviously, it'd be pretty hard to narrow down which one of us would kill her.
No, I don't mean that kind of why she was killed.
Hey, you know what? The pipsqueak's right.
I'm taller than you, Nabbit.
Really?
Oh, get back to your seat.
Wait a minute. He's right. There was no motive.
I guess Captain Toad brings up a good point. Why did a murder occur? Unless someone didn't have a reason to commit murder.
Well, maybe someone has a personal reason or something. Maybe someone just hated Rosalina. Which is very impossible because she was like the kindest person here. Look, I don't know. Like, maybe there was a motive? I don't know. Well, let's get back to that in a little bit. First, we need to remember what killed Rosalina, first of all. So, let's discuss it. So, we're discussing on what killed Rosie? I only got a quick look at the body, but maybe she was stabbed in the eyes and that killed her?
I think maybe it's kind of like that, but maybe she was stabbed in the stomach.
She had a big mark on her stomach.
No, Peach's cause, not Peach. Rosalina's cause of death was poison. I agree with that.
Yes, Peach's cause of death was poison. And not only that, it's stated in the Monokuma file.
Then why did you have us bring it up? I don't know. Just to refresh everyone's memory, and Shy Guy's, remember? You didn't even look in the Monokuma file. Oh, okay.
So, Rosalina died by poison?
Yes, but I find that extremely weird.
Why?
We have done a thorough search of this place. There is no poison anywhere in sight.
The only place where I think... I don't know, there's nowhere. Who could have gotten poison? The poison. Wait. I got it! I know 2 people possibly able to get poison.
Wait, you two?
Well, technically, one of them is a mystery, but the other one is we all know too well. The first person is the mastermind, which is still unknown, but it's a possibility that the mastermind killed Rosalina.
So the mastermind's the one who killed Rosalina?
He said that was just one of his options. Who is the other person?
Well, that other person's actually...
It was you!
The other person is Monokuma.
Wait, the what?
So what you're saying is Monokuma got the poison?
Wait a minute, that's cheating. You said there was no motive. You can just help the culprit.
Wait, how do you even know this claim is true?
Yes, why? Why are you accusing me? It's not like I can commit a murder. It says so in the school rules.
Sure, you can't commit the murder, but you can give out things to help with the murder. Captain Toad, bring out the bottle.
Oh, you mean this?
How'd you get that?
Seem familiar to you? Well, I guess I'll tell you all a story. When I was going to my room last night to go to bed, I ran into Monokuma, where he dropped this. A bottle. I couldn't make out what was inside, but now that I'm remembering it, it was the same exact bottle.
You still have much yet to learn.
How do you know the bottle Monokuma was carrying is the same bottle? It literally looks the exact same. There's no other types of bottles in this place. Well then, how do you know it was filled with poison? It could have been just filled with anything. It's the only thing we have to go off right now. And like I said, there's no other type of bottle like that in this place. Oh! Brr. See, Meta Knight, it's most likely that the bottle I saw Monokuma carrying last night was the bottle with the poison that we found at the crime scene.
I guess you are right. It seemed like the one who still needs a lot to learn is me.
Don't blame yourself. It's better to think of every possible outcome anyway.
Yeah, Meta Knight, don't sweat it. We really need to ask Monokuma about this. Why is this bottle here? And how did you... And you helped the murder, didn't you? This was the motive.
Well, shit, the jig is up. Okay, fine. I will admit something, but don't be, oh my god, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright, so, and then, what was the motive?
Well, technically, I technically gave this motive, but it was one of you who found it first.
What do you mean?
The motive of this case is actually the Necronomicon.
Wait, what the hell is that thing you gave us in the third case?
Yep.
Wait, give it to us right now.
I can't.
Why?
Well, I should have actually mentioned this. The Necronomicon has an abundance of different spells, one of which was the true motive for this case. And that motive was regaining back a lost memory, or gaining small visions one by one of your lost memory or past life.
Wait, what?
So you're saying if we actually used that thing, we could have gotten our memories for the past 2 years back? That still doesn't explain this poison!
Oh, yes. Well, this person actually came to me with the proposition of them borrowing some poison. They wanted to commit a murder, and who am I to deny a material for murder? Of course, I would have definitely have denied them. But, they remembered some very touchy information. So I had to comply.
What was this touchy information?
I don't have the right to tell you, and I'm not going to.
Of course you're not.
I will say this. The Necronomicon never left the student council room. It was always in there. And probably still is, unless the killer, hid it away.
I guess any one of us could be the killer.
Not exactly. I kinda sealed up the exit.
Wait, what?
I sealed up the secret entrance. So, yeah. And the first person who was allowed in that room, Peach, set the guidelines. So I can't really, change those.
What? What guideline?
Hold on, let's discuss that. Wait, what? What guidelines were there?
You mean the guidelines that Peach set when she was still alive and the student council was still present?
Yes, and I think I know what those guidelines were. The only people allowed to enter the room are student council members.
I agree with that. Yes, you're right, Mennonite. Those were the guidelines Peach set.
Oh, Shy Guy is nothing but suspicious.
What?
Well, you kind of fit all the criteria. First off, we still don't know if those 2 notes were fake, or if you just wrote them. Secondly, you're a student council member, are you not?
I was, yes, but...
And thirdly, even if by chance me or Daisy could have gone in there, because we're both student council members, you knew that Necronomicon the most.
In fact, you knew it the second most, right behind Peach, so you could have flipped through it, just to figure out how to kill Rosalina.
I didn't kill Rosalina! What are you doing? Hold on! It's still way too soon to decide that! Shy Guy could easily have not been the killer. We have no proof, other than sheer coincidence.
I'm actually gonna have to agree with Mario on this. Although all the rules point to Shy Guy, there could be something we're missing.
I mean, I guess, for all we know, Monokuma could be lying about stealing the way, and maybe there is another way in the student council room, so that opens up the possibility to more than just former student council members.
I don't know, the shady guy's looking quite suspicious.
I'm telling you, it's not me! You've never gotten let me just explain myself, and when I did, you guys didn't even believe me! Hold on, wait, Shy Guy can't be the killer, no! Yes, no, he could be.
No, we have to vote. No, we can't. No.
Thrills, kills, and chills! It's time for the Scrum debate. Here's what you'll be arguing on this time. Boing. Okay, so go on to this side of the room if you think Shy Guy really is the killer. And go on to this side if you think it's not. Alright, get happy debating. Boing.
Mario, Shy Guy,
Captain Toad, Princess Daisy, Jirachi,
Nabbit.
Meta Knight.
Marshadow.
Shy Guy is so obviously the killer. Daisy!
We don't know for sure if Shy Guy's the killer yet.
Shy Guy faked writing those 2 notes and gave one to Rosalina to lure her and kill her.
I got Captain Toad.
We still don't know if Shy Guy really didn't write those letters.
Shy Guy is a student council member, so he could get into the room with the Necronomicon to get a past memory.
Shy Guy, Daisy and Jirachi are also student council members. So why are you blaming only me?
But there's only... Since the door's been sealed, the only other way to get in is the front door where student council members are on their way.
I got this. There could be another secret way. We just didn't have time to investigate.
But there are no more clues to go off of. We're basically stuck, so let's just vote Shy Guy.
I got this. Not yet. There still could be some clues we need to decipher.
This is our answer!
See, guys, I don't think Shy Guy's the killer. Or at least we can't just assume he's the killer yet.
Fine. I guess I'll lay off him for now.
Thank you! God!
Let us get back to discussing potential culprits.
As you guys just explained, there could have been a secret entrance that that we didn't even know about before the other one that could get us into the council room. So I guess anyone could still be the culprit. Yes, but for now, can we assume a student council member at least probably just rule them out? I mean, the last time we thought a murder was a student council member, we were wrong. Oh, yeah, I guess so. So for now, I guess we should at least try and get them off the suspect list.
The only student council members that are still alive today are Jirachi and Daisy. So those two are the most likely suspects.
Wait, there is one more possibility.
Huh? Another possibility?
Before I say that possibility, how do you think Rosalina got stabbed? What do you mean? Her eyes and stomach. They're obviously been stabbed. So how do you think that?
I guess the killer did it with some kind of sharp object or something. Actually, I don't think her eyes were actually cut. They were just bloodshot. I think the poison just messed with her eyes and made her. And I think the blood in her stomach wasn't because of a cut, or I think it was because she was probably coughing up a lot of blood and it got on her dress in her stomach.
Alright, but then regardless, there's still one more person that is a student council member that could have killed Rosalina.
Wait, she's not suggesting what I think she is she? Are you talking about her? Are you saying you think the person who killed Rosalina is Rosalina herself?
Yes, I'm saying, what if she used the Necronomicon to remember something after Peach's trial? But then she remembered something terrible, so then she just wanted to kill herself and wanted to be with the one person that she liked, Shy Guy. So she faked writing herself a note and wrote him an actual note. After Shy Guy arrived, she probably knocked him out, put him in the box, and then killed herself.
Hold on, I don't think that hypothesis is right. And I can discuss why.
So, wait, Jirachi, you think Rosalina killed herself?
Yep, there's no doubt in my mind.
And what makes you say that?
If it's not Shy Guy, then that's the only way. If we look at the crime scene, everything matches up to that reasoning.
No, that's wrong! Hold on, Jirachi. This disproves your whole entire theory about Rosalina committing suicide. Remember, there was a blood trail, which means Rosalina was dragged, which means the true place where she was murdered was the center of the room and not near the refrigerator. Oh, thank God! I thought Rosalina committed suicide.
Well, I already had a feeling she wouldn't do that, but back to the letter thing, Jirachi. Isn't it possible that the killer simply lured both Shy Guy and Rosalina to the garage?
How have we actually not thought of that? It could have been just a big trap. Something to frame Shy Guy and possibly give him a very suspicious alibi.
So, here's what I think happened, based on all the evidence. Shy Guy arrived first, after the killer probably dropped off both the letters at the respective owners. Then Shy Guy arrived first, and then he got knocked out. Then put in the box, then Rosalina came, but then got poisoned, and then died, and then dragged.
Precisely. And I think she drank it willingly.
Wait, so she did commit suicide?
No, I know what Mario's thinking. I did detect a bit of Sprite in that bottle. So it's possible that the culprit just simply lied about Shy Guy giving them a letter too.
That would be the odd one out, I guess. It would be 2 letters against 1.
Then the killer could have easily just offered them like a thing of Sprite, and then Rosalie drank it and then they died.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. Someone's been very adamant to vote. Also, if Rosalina just drank it, she's not that stupid. She knows this is a killing game. She would have to be someone that she trusted. I know the killer. What? You do? Choose, please!
Mario, please, I want to get this over with. Please tell me who the killer is.
Well, they still have a little bit to explain, but right now I think the killer is... You have a lot to explain for. The most likely suspect of the killing of Rosalina, the ultimate astronomer, is the ultimate wishmaker, Jirachi.
Excuse me, what?
Wait, Jirachi?
Hold on, Mario, what makes you think it's Jirachi?
One, don't you guys think it's a little suspicious how fast Jirachi is to vote? Straight at the beginning of this trial, she was trying to vote off Shy Guy.
And coincidentally, that's who our current killer was trying to frame.
Alright, but you can't just go off accusing her based on that. Yeah, anyone would have done that. I was just so mad. Rosie was my best friend.
You could have easily have just manipulated the situation. But anyway, there's still tons more evidence that could convict you. Your wish is ungranted.
Really, Mario? I killed Rosalina. What evidence do you have?
You've been really adamant about Shy Guy this whole time. That's a little suspicious.
But that's just coincidence. What other evidence is there?
You're a former student council member, right? So you could have easily have gotten in there.
Ah! Oh,
Jirachi, you have to at least explain. You were a student council member, so you could have entered the room. Not only that, Rosalina trusted you, so she would have had no problem drinking the Sprite you gave her with the poison.
who says I gave her anything? That's stupid logic. If I could wish for anything, I would wish for you to go to the underworld, because I'm not the killer. Your reasoning is stupid. I wouldn't kill Rosie. No matter what you say, it doesn't make any sense. I can't be Rosie's killer. How could you accuse me? Rosie was my friend. I would never kill her. It still could be Shy Guy. We still need to discuss. Rosalina was a really kind and friendly person. She could have accepted that glass from anyone. So stop thinking it could only be me. There's still a possibility Rosie could have committed suicide. We can't just vote for me yet. There's no way I could be the killer. So stop accusing me. If I'm the killer, what was my motivation to kill? No! It can't be!
Your motivation to kill Rosalina was your memory recovery from the Necronomicon. I did find it suspicious how you thought the memory Rosalina recovered was sad, or questioning of life. It's like you've done it before.
What? No! Now that you mention it, how do you know the memory could have brought back something bad of Rosie's? If she did use it, it could have brought back a good memory. Family, or maybe someone she lost. It could be anything. How do you know it would be bad?
And now that I remember it, you were getting a few headaches. You must have been getting visions of something. Your memories. Your recovered memories are what led you to kill Rosie. Is that right?
No, it's not.
Well, say what you want. But this is the truth of the case, Jirachi, of what you did to Rosalina. Crime must have occurred yesterday, or a few days ago, right after Peach's trial. The culprit in this case, getting a little curious, entered the room, the student council room. How? They were a student council member, so it still abided by Peach's regulations before she died. After they entered the student council room, they got a little curious and decided to look through the Necronomicon, in which they discovered a bunch of other spells besides the resurrection spell, one of which was to recover any lost memory. They decided to test it on themselves, and after that, they must have remembered something that would get them the murder. So that's when the culprit decided to put their plan into action. They must have hid the Necronomicon and went to Monokuma immediately. Once the culprit went to Monokuma, the culprit explained what they just figured out. I don't know what the culprit said to Monokuma to help him cooperate, but it must have been something that would reveal something that Monokuma didn't want us to find out. So, unwillingly, Monokuma decided to form a little bit of an alliance with the culprit in this case. It was a little after then, in the morning of yesterday. The visions were causing the culprit's head to hurt, giving them headaches, which we thought was something like a heat flash. So Rosalina put the culprit back to the room. After putting the culprit back in the room, Rosalina just left the room. After Rosalina left, and since it was almost nighttime, the culprit decided to fabricate 2 letters, one to give to Rosalina and one to give to Shy Guy. It was around this time when Monokuma decided to give something to the culprit, a small bottle of poison, and that would be lethal within 1 minute. The culprit thanked Monokuma, and in return, the culprit wouldn't tell anyone about what the culprit knew about Monokuma. The culprit then, since it was then nightfall, put their plan into action. The killer then had to drop off the 2 letters. First, the killer gave the first one to Shy Guy, telling him to meet in the garage at 4:15 a.m. The next one was for Rosalina, to meet them in the garage at 4:45 a.m. The culprit then entered the garage and decided then to wait for Rosalina and Shy Guy to arrive. As the culprit was waiting, they decided to start putting their plan into action with one final step before the thing got real. They put a little bit of Sprite into the poison bottle, and then everything was complete. All they had to do now was hide and wait. 4:15 rolled around, and Shy Guy was the first one to arrive. The killer must have used something to knock Shy Guy out, because then that would have applied to Shy Guy's testimony of being knocked out as soon as he entered the garage. With the letter that Shy Guy received in hand, the killer put Shy Guy into the toolbox, hiding him, making him a little more suspicious. Now all they had to do was wait for Rosalina. 4:45 a.m. came, and then Rosalina entered the garage. They then met up with the killer, which Rosalina must have been surprised by. The killer then faked some evidence, saying that they also received a letter from Shy Guy, and that Rosalina did too. Then, to put their final motion to action, before everything else, the killer offered Rosalina the drink. Rosalina thanking it from a friend, drank it all. But then, a minute went by, and then it was almost all over. With her last ounce of strength, she must have thrown the note out of the killer's eyesight. After that, the minute passed, Rosalina was dead. Not only were her eyes bloodshot, but she got blood all over, in and out of her dress, causing pain and injuries in her stomach and eyes. After that, the killer must have gently dragged Rosalina somewhere else, which was near the refrigerator. But that also caused some blood to get left behind, creating a trail. After for some reason repositioning Rosalina, the killer was done with their job. All they needed to do was go back to their... And with that, the killer thought they pulled off a successful kill. But the culprit didn't know we would figure this all out. And that culprit is... You, Jirachi, the ultimate wishmaker. You're the one behind Rosalina's killer. You're Rosalina's killer. And that's the truth. Jirachi, you're Rosalina's killer.
Jirachi, is that true?
Fine. Yes, it is true. And I don't regret it at all.
What?
Man, this bitch is crazy. I gotta hide.
Nah, I like it. You have issues. Anyway, why? Why do you not regret it?
First, vote, and then I'll explain. I'll say everything that I blackmailed Monokuma with. It's about to die anyway. Oh, fine, whatever. You're gonna die anyway. It's voting time. Please vote. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Poo-hoo-hoo! And your choice was correct. The blackened behind Rosalina, the ultimate astronomer, was Jirachi, the ultimate wishmaker. Clap, clap, clap. You did it. I'm about to be executed. First, I guess I should tell you guys what I remembered. You got memories back? Why? Why did you kill her? Rosalina, were these memories worth it? They weren't memories of my current life, per se. Wait, what? They were memories of a past life. A what? A past life where all I could remember was I participated in a past killing game.
What?
Wait, Dawa?
Wait, so you're a survivor of a previous killing game?
I said previous life, which means I got executed. That stupid blue fat turtle executed me, and I got reincarnated into this life. You're saying too much. I'd be quiet if I were you. I'm about to die. I don't care. So, you recovered memories of a past life where you were in a past killing game? In which I regretted some actions. I killed someone, but didn't get away with it. I killed someone evil, and so got punished. You would think maybe this would change my ways, but no. Since I'll probably just be reincarnated again, and again, and again. What?
That's insane. Why do you,
I'm still talking. You'll all be reincarnated after you die. You'll be back in another killing game. After all, I did see some version of Meta Knight. Wait, what are you saying? Different universes, different lives, they all coexist. So for all we know, the very same time we're playing this killing game, another killing game could be taking place with the same versions of us. You're saying way too much. I think it's punishment. Okay. But first, I would like to say one last thing. What could you possibly say? This will actually probably help you in the future. It's a poem of sorts I got from my vision. One of the first things I heard.
And what was it?
When darkness falls across the land, and the void will swallow it up, eclipse will come, bring despair, and seize it all up.
What does that mean? Okay, you said too much. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time! Oh man, I should wish for a cake or something. Oh well, the job's done either way.
Jirachi, she, I don't even want to say it.
Monokuma, just what art is this killing game? What is it? Its true identity. And who is the mastermind?
I can't say that. That's too much of a spoiler. But just keep in mind what Jirachi said.
And I'll be taking that Necronomicon back. So, anyway, get out of my courtroom. Happy travels. Poo-hoo-hoo! Boing! Again, we left the courtroom losing another one of our friends. But the thing Jirachi said right before she got executed still lingers in our mind. What does the darkness mean? What does the void represent? And what does she mean about an eclipse coming?